Hello and welcome to the demo version of Mine Mogul. We're going to jump right into a new game and operate our very own mine. Enter the shaft here and we're going to basically start with nothing. We have $0 and our first quest is to collect our pickaxe. This is our mine. Looks pretty amazing. We can run over here. Here's our pickaxe here. We can grab this with F, take it, and we can chop these up. Nice. We need 5 of them. In the top left is our missions. We need 5 of them to progress, so let's grab these. Hit E and you can pick them up one at a time and drop them into the bin. Luckily this phase is short-lived because it is quite tedious. Some games draw this phase out a long time. I like this because it's just over after you collect 5. Nice, that's 4. And here's the 5th one. Nice. Did we get it in there? Yeah. So now we can go buy a magnet tool at the computer here. This is where we buy our upgrades. Magnet tool down here is highlighted in yellow, 50 bucks. Spent, money spent wisely. Because now we can like chop these up here. Chop this one up. And we gotta collect our tool. Always forget to grab it. So it's up here. Take that. Mine this one real quick. This is coal here. Iron. And we can grab our magnet here and we just hold down the right mouse button and it collects all the ore. Super nice. And we can run over here and just launch it into the bin. Nice, we missed a piece. So we need 20 iron and 10 coal. Looks like there's some more over here. Grab the coal, grab the iron, grab our magnet, and we can just toss it in. This won't take long at all. We got 20 iron and 10 coal to do. We're almost done basically. Careful, we can grab our light, so I'm going to try not to grab our light. You almost there? Yeah, that's it. So now we can purchase the auto miner. Definitely going to do that right away. Yeah, if the auto miner costs 500 bucks, purchase that. Go over here and collect it on the mine shaft. Quite a big thing. And if you highlight it in your hotbar, you can see all the places it can go. There's quite a few spots for it. There's even one way up there. But we're going to select this one. If you hover over it, you can see possible iron 94%, crushed iron 5.7%, and emerald gems 0.3%. Like this one down here I think is coal. Iron 54%, coal 42%. So we're just going to start with the iron one. You cannot rotate them. They only go in one direction. This is basically going to auto mine iron for us. Now we have 2 different missions, 50 iron and 100 coal. We'll work on the iron one first, I think. Let's kind of run around and chop these up while we're waiting for that to mine. Clear out this area. Take the light. You can kind of see what we're doing. Eventually you can buy light poles. We'll do that as soon as possible so that we can see what's going on. But you can see there's some rocks up here we can mine. So it's going to be dark because we have to put our light away to get to the pickaxe. That put in there, that should complete the mission. Next up it wants us to purchase an ore crusher. I think what we're going to do is actually save up and buy another miner, get that going so we can make more money a little faster. We just need a couple more iron to meet the 500 so we can buy the second miner. This should do it here, I think. Grab these while we're at it. It's 500 bucks, let's go buy the next miner. We're going to hold off on that one. We're going to buy the auto miner again. Grab it over here. We're just going to work our way down. We're going to put another one down here. Nice, and that's going to spell out half iron, half coal. So that'll help us complete the other mission as well. Alright, we can run in this little hallway here. See what's down here. I think that's iron. get our light out here. So we got like a little train car here. We got some stuff. There's an emerald in there. We can chop this up. Come back for it. All these rocks in here we can do. We're just going to mine some of this stuff while we're waiting for the auto miners to work. Some coal here. Some iron here. Super dark. We'll get some lights down super quickly here. Nice. We got some ore here. We got some ore over here. Can't really see where I'm going now. It's not all going to fit in there, but let's go by the ore crusher right here. We're actually going to buy some sloped conveyors. We're going to buy a junction. We're going to buy some corners. We'll actually buy a whole bunch of straight ones. We're going to run out of money pretty quickly here. Like you could really set up a really temporary one, but I'm going to go a little bit more permanent. Going to buy a sorter for $100. Well, let's hold off on that. Let's go pick up our supplies here. We do have a limited inventory, so we have to be careful how much inventory we have. I know this is going to look like it's backwards, but I kind of have a plan for this area over here, so I think we're going to try it. Back one, maybe. Yeah, stuff around you. You can easily move stuff around this game, so let's grab this, rotate this around twice. Keep the money coming in. And what we'll do is we'll put like a junction here. Hit Q to, instead of making it a splitter, we're going to make it a merger. That's not ideal. Let's see, how would we do this? Actually, I've changed my mind. We're going to try putting this at the other side of this walkway. So super easy to move stuff. You just take it back. Super nice feature. And we are going to put it over here. Something like this will probably come up over here. We sneak by this rock here. Can't fit it there, but we can fit it here. Put a splitter in, something like this, because there is a mine right here. I think that'll line up, hopefully. And we need to put one over here. Need another splitter. Get this stuff out of the way. And we'll see how it goes. So where does that come into over here? See, we can turn it there. Nice, so that should be automated. Now we can pull up there. Right now it doesn't matter, but it's going to matter in the future. Grab a sorter for $100. Big one. We'll just put it in right here, maybe. So that's going to let everything go through except what we put in the basket. So we got to grab this little piece of iron here. Hop up here. Drop it in the basket. And that'll only filter iron out. I'm going to put a couple in there just to fill it up. Okay, nice. So this is filtering out iron. Anything else that comes out of there comes up to this pile here. So if we get like a gem or something that comes out, it'll come out and just end up in this pile here. The iron will come down this way. Go up the belt. We left a connection in here for this mine, and this will come up here, and this is making crushed iron here. Let's see if we can fit this in. Let's grab another sorter and another auto miner. Spending all our money. See which direction it's coming out. Yeah, so it's coming out that side. So we'll put this right here. Okay, this is kind of funky. It makes a turn, comes out, goes around the side here, and goes in here. We have another opening here so that we can wrap it around, because there's a whole bunch of miners up here that I want to include into this line. And we can fit, I think, 4 of them up here. There's one here, one here, one here, and one right there. So we got a whole bunch of iron here. Let's grab this. We have some money now. We should probably put some lights in. At first I have to jump over everything now. So we'll collect that pretty quickly here. That's already 300. I also found this emerald that came out of the filter over here. So one of the miners picked it up. But we can, one of our missions is a gem collector. So we can go put that in the... We have a lamp pole right here. We'll buy 2 of them. Quite expensive, 350 bucks, but it's worth it. You can see where we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 miners up here. I think we'll put this like right here. Nice, that gives us some light up here. This didn't work out as clean as I was hoping it would, but we're gonna go with it. So we got 2 miners back here. We got room to attach these 2 back into this chain, and it just comes down here. Drops onto this pathway and then goes into the sorter over here and up into the crusher. We can probably gather this stuff real quick. And our next mission is to buy a blast furnace. Put that in there for now. Give us some money. We got almost 3,500 bucks. I put a whole bunch of lights down, so blast furnace is right here. Got a whole bunch of stuff we're supposed to be buying, so let's buy the blast furnace. 400 bucks. Let's buy some slopers. Buy a couple more corners. Some more straights. I don't know, we'll see what we need here. This was my original plan, but it's not really going to work out very well, but we're going to do it anyway. Got a whole bunch of emeralds. We're going to come over here. We're going to platforms in here. Something like this. Nice, that way we can have 2 stories. We can run under these things, but we're kind of trapped under here anyway, so it doesn't really do any good. All the way up there we can grab some slopes. Go. Nice. Nice. We got that way almost all the way up to the ceiling. We can put the blast furnace in now. This is quite interesting layout. I think we can probably get it to snap in here. Nice. So that should start making us some iron plates, I think, or iron ingots maybe. Nice, there we go, iron ingots done. Alright, let's make some iron ingots. We can go up here and a polishing machine we can buy. That's $2,000. We got almost 5,000, so let's buy it. Might as well grab it. We'll come over here and we'll just stick this right here, I think, for now. That should polish our gems. We have a whole bunch of gems right here. If we can stick all these on here at once. I don't know if those got polished. Looks like they did. What happens if we polish coal? Is that going to make a difference? Nice, it's counting them, so I don't know. We'll just go with it. A whole bunch of gems in this one. There's a whole bunch of money. Let's go buy some lights before we go exploring. Probably way too many, but Alright, so we've been stuck in this area for a while, but the map is actually quite huge. Let's go on a little exploration here. There's a door back here. We got a whole bunch of mines back here. I think these are gold mines, so we could probably get the gold ingots we need. Let's put some lights down. Nice, then we have a whole big area back here. I don't know what's back here, but like, we got all sorts of mines back here. There's a huge like cavern down there where we can put like, grab our light here. There's a whole bunch of mines you can put down there. It's quite huge. Then you can go over here and there's more stuff over here. You can climb up this mountain here. There's more stuff back in here. So it's huge. I don't know what you do with all this space. Get lost. Eventually, I'm assuming you'll be able to transport stuff. That'd be nice. There's like a little rail network you could probably... What's up here? We could probably grab this stuff. This is probably gold, I assume. Assume this is gold. Yeah, looks like it. I forgot to look at what it was. Let's just take it down and see. Yeah, so 99% gold ore. Pretty awesome. I didn't know you can turn it off too. That's pretty nice. In case it's getting backed up, you could turn it off. Place it there. It'll be on the ground here. Put it there. That lines up nicely with that. Nice. Then we'll put the blast furnace down. Right there. And that should make us some gold. Nice. So there's a gold ingot, so we can let that pile up. Got a diamond. Let's let that pile up for a little bit. We'll come back over here. I'm already lost. Grab my diamond. Put some lights in over here so we know where we're going. It's not it either. Light here, do we come this way? There we go. We'll put some lights in. Let's check on our iron up here. It's doing alright. Going back to our gold here. See if I get lost again. I think it's down here off to the right. I don't know why I put it so far away. There's plenty more gold mines closer. See if there's 20 here. I don't know if there is, but see if we can hang on to them all while we're running back. Nice. So we're over here. See if that's 20. Yes, it is. Nice, so we got like 7,000 bucks. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and purchase the rolling mill. Get this iron situation figured out up top on the... Analyzes ore that passes through it. That's interesting. So let's buy this rolling mill. Buy some rolling conveyors, and buy a ledge. Nice, let's go over here, let's come up top here. Get these out of the way. Probably turn that machine off while we're doing this, but whatever. Alright, so we need one of these belts here. That'll move it along, and then we can grab this. This is a plate machine, I believe. There. So that's going to turn them into plates. Nice, and we can just probably... I wonder if there's a way to split this. I'll have to try it. Maybe we'll split the ore up top here and put it into two machines. Put one making plates, one making ingots. But this is all causing all sorts of trouble up here, blocking everything. Get this out of the way. It was definitely a bad idea to put this over there. That worked out. We should definitely rearrange this to make it more functional, but it is what it is at this point. Come over here, let's grab this. And some more of these. Nice, and that should take it all the way over. That part is you can't split these, like, so we're gonna have to get two runs going. That's gonna come over there, go over there. And it should drop right into the bin. Nice. So that should make plates pretty quickly. Alright, before we wrap this up, let's try to complete the Master of Iron mission in the top left. We just need some diamonds for that. I think there's some diamonds down this hallway here. Actually, there's some right there. Like, so we got some out of the mine. What do we need? Just 3 of them. Put those in here. See if there's 3 in there. I think there's just 1. Yeah. See if we got 1 over here. That'd be nice if we don't have to go hunting for it. It's hard to tell what we have in this pile. Okay, so let's go look down the hallway while we're waiting. So we got some rocks down here, but we got some TNT, so let's push this down. Nice. There we go, got some diamonds back there. Take those, looks like we got 4 diamonds maybe. See if we can carry them back. That's unfortunate. Let's drop these down here. Let's see, we just need 1 for the mission over here. Let's use the E command. Nice, wow, look at that, Mine Mogul. That's quite the challenge. 1,000 of each. 1,000 diamonds, or 100 diamonds, that's crazy. So we could probably polish these now. Looks like it says you win the demo if you complete that mission, so that's pretty amazing. Okay, that's going to do it for now for Mine Mogul. Make sure you put it on your wish list if you're interested in it. Great game. Looking forward to its release. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.